Solokol, as you can see, our chief reporter. Where are you right now? Because a lot has happened over the weekend. So just tell us where we're at.
Yeah, I mean, there are two serious bids for Manchester United that we know about. One is from Qatar, Sheikh Jassim, and the other one is from Sir Jim Ratcliffe's company, INEOS. Now, as far as the Qataris are concerned, they are confident that they have made the best bid. They believe it's a very compelling bid, not just in terms of price, but also in terms of what their vision is for Manchester United going forward. Not just the men's team, the women's team, the infrastructure, regenerating the local area around Old Trafford as well. And I think what is really important for Manchester United fans is that the Qatari takeover would be debt-free. So Manchester United's debts would be wiped out. And those debts, importantly, were loaded onto the club by the Glazers as part of their leveraged buyout of Manchester United 18 years ago. To this day, those debts, I think, are still £515 million. So the Qataris would wipe that away, and going forward, there would be no debt put onto Manchester United. As far as Sir Jim Ratcliffe is concerned, I think the debt would disappear as well. But obviously, he is not, let's be blunt, he's not as rich as the Qataris are. And he's been advised by banks like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan about his takeover. But we're being told that any money that he borrows to finance his bid for Manchester United, those debts would not be loaded onto the club. Okay. So that's really important for United fans as well.
OK, so where are we at in terms of time? Because I guess, you know, I sat down with Erik ten Hag on Friday and I said, well, is it important to you that this sale goes through quickly if it goes through? And he was kind of like, it doesn't really matter, I'm just focusing on the football. But I guess for the fans, they want this to happen probably before the summer for sure.
Well, look, if there are only two serious bidders to buy all of Manchester United, then this can happen pretty quickly. I think ideally for everybody, if it was to happen by the end of the season, that would be perfect. Because going into the transfer window, Erik ten Hag needs to know who's going to be signing the cheques. Is it going to be the Glazers? Is it going to be Sheikh Jassim? Is it going to be Sir Jim Ratcliffe? So it would make sense if it's sorted out before the end of the season. But the really important thing here is, what do the Glazer family want to do? Do they actually want to sell Manchester United? Or do they just want to sell a minority stake in the club and use that money to redevelop Old Trafford? Do they feel that now is not the right time to sell Manchester United? Ultimately, it's up to them. And what we're being told is that the bidders for United are not going to pay crazy money for the club. They won't dance to the Glazers' tune. They have a valuation of what they believe Manchester United is worth, and they won't pay more than that.